in class 12th business studies, chapter number 1, that is nature and significance of management, chapter number 2, that is principles of management, chapter number 3, that is business environment, and chapter number 4, that is planning. We had already completed the revision part of that, and now today we will be starting with the chapter of organizing. And in today's class we'll be studying the steps in the process of organizing and the importance of organizing. So let us start with the steps in the process of organizing, because it is a very short process. It's a very short process of just of 4 steps. So let us start with that. But before starting the process of organizing, we need to understand the meaning of organizing. What does organizing mean? As you all know, the organizing is the second function in the process of management. It is the second function after planning that has to be performed by every manager. And under the organizing function, what the manager do? Under the organizing function, manager first of all set the organizational structure. It creates departments and assign the duties that in our organization what work to be performed by which department, and it has to be performed by uh, which employee. This has to be assigned in the organizing function. Organizing means setting up of organizational structure, or organizing means creation of organizational structure. Now, we all know that organizational structures can be of different kinds. There can be a functional organizational structure, there can be a divisional organizational structure, but what difference does it make whether it is a functional organizational structure or a divisional organizational structure? In both kinds of organizational structures, we are creating departments. So in short, we can say organizing means creating departments and assigning duties in those departments in an business, in a organization. That is meant by simply organizing function. Now let us start with the process in steps in the process of organizing. So first of all, we do have that is identification and division of work. First of all, before we set departments, before we assign duties, we have to identify the total number of work that has to be performed in the organization, and after that, after their identification, we have to divide the work on the basis of the categories, on the basis of their nature. For example, the work of production, on one side, in the production there will be processing of raw material, there will be maintenance of machineries, there will be lot of work related to production. For related to purchase, that separate division of work will be there. So first of all, we have to identify all the works that have to be performed in the organization, and after that we have to divide those works of on the basis of their nature, that is similar works are to be grouped together. That is called division of work. And you all know that division of work is one of the principle of management suggested by Henry Fayol, and division of work results in specialization. We had studied that. And in the extension of division of work, there is a one of the technique of management propounded by F.W. Taylor known as, कौन बताएगा division of work के extension में एक हमारे पास में टेक्निक ऑफ मैनेजमेंट एफ.डब्ल्यू टेलर ने जो सजेस्ट, functional foremanship, that is a technique of management suggested by F.W. Taylor, which is an extension of division of work. So in that also we created the departments, and here also the similar kind of activity has to be performed. So the first function that has to be performed in the process of organizing is identification and division of work. Identification of work and division of work. After you have divided the work into different categories, now on the basis of those you can create departments. That is called departmentalization, the second step in the process of organizing. हमने जो वर्क को डिवाइड कर दिया, जैसे कि सिमिलर नेचर ऑफ वर्क हैव बीन ग्रुप टुगेदर, सो नाउ अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट द डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स कैन बी क्रिएटेड. For example, all the works of purchase related purchase in the purchase department, all the works related to the production in the production department, all the work related to the accounts in the accounts department, all the works related to the marketing and sales in the sales and marketing department. So we will create different departments. After creation of different departments, that is departmentalization, the third step in the process of organizing is assigning of duties. Whatever posts you will create in these departments, on those posts what function the person has to perform. Whatever person will be appointed on those posts, what activities he has to perform will be assigned at this step. Now many times students get confused that assigning of the duties, the to whom we are going to assign the duties, because we have not appointed the employees yet, because the recruitment selection procedure will be performed in the staffing function, which is the third function in the management. अभी तक एम्प्लॉइज तो आए नहीं है, तो हम ड्यूटीज किसे असाइन कर रहे हैं? तो देखिए यहाँ पे ड्यूटीज असाइन की जाती है एक पर्टिकुलर पोस्ट को, कि अगर कोई पर्सन जो यहाँ पे प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर की पोस्ट पे अपॉइंट किया जाएगा उसको क्या क्या फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करने होंगे, जो पर्सन यहाँ पे सुपरवाइजर की पोस्ट पे अपॉइंट किया जाएगा उसको क्या क्या फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करने होंगे. ड्यूटीज आर नेवर असाइंड टू अ पर्सन, बट ड्यूटीज आर ऑलवेज असाइंड टू अ पर्टिकुलर पोस्ट. So that is the third function in the step of organizing process, assigning of the duties. अब उस पोस्ट पे जो भी मिस्टर XYZ बैठेगा वो ड्यूटीज परफॉर्म करेगा. Then the fourth and the last function comes to be, जब आपने ड्यूटीज असाइन कर दी तो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट आप उनको कुछ अथॉरिटीज भी दोगे, क्योंकि without the authorities, without the powers, nobody can perform the duties. To accomplishment of duties, to perform the duties, every person needs certain authorities, certain powers, certain autonomy. So as soon as you will allot the authorities, as soon as you will assign the authorities, that fourth step will come of the process, in the process of staff organizing, that is establishing reporting relationship. That who will report to whom. Establishing reporting relationship means who will report to whom. Obviously the subordinate will report to superior. ऐसा तो हो नहीं सकता कि मैनेजर अपने वर्कर्स को रिपोर्ट करेगा. The workers, the subordinates will report to the superior, to the manager. So how we will be able to know that who is superior and who is subordinate? Simple thing. The person who is having more authorities will be called as superior. The person with less authorities will be called as subordinate. The person who is assigning authorities will be called as superior, and the person to whom the authorities have been assigned will be called as subordinate. So with this we can establish a reporting relationship, and accountability can also be established, that work had to be performed in what manner. So these were the steps in the process of organizing. I hope you all have understood in a good manner. If anybody would like to ask any questions, any queries, you may ask. Now the next topic that we will study is importance of organizing. Do we have any significance of organizing function? Do we need to perform the organizing function compulsorily? क्या इसकी कोई ज़रूरत है? क्या इसकी कोई importance है? क्या इसकी कोई value है? So that we are having 7 points that reveals the importance, need and significance of organizing function. Why each and every manager in each and every organization, whether business or non-business, have to perform the organizing function. So by applying the organizing function, by performing the organizing function, we will achieve these benefits, we will achieve these advantages. So the first one is benefits of specialization. How will you receive the benefit of specialization? It's a very simple logic, that the first step in the process of organizing was division of work, and we all know that division of work results in specialization. So as soon as you have applied the principle of division of work as a first step in the process of organizing, the ultimate result of benefits of specialization you are gonna achieve. Specialization means the person will get expert in that particular field, what work he is performing. The second benefit that we are going to achieve, the second importance of organizing, is clarity in working relationship. As soon as the duties have been assigned, as soon as the work have been assigned to the person, as soon as the person have been told that who is your superior and who is your subordinate, the reporting relationship have been established. So there will be a clear cut transparency in the working relationship. We all be known that who is our subordinate, who is our superior. Please mic को आप off ही रखें. So as soon as the reporting relationship will be established, as soon as the person will be known that who is my superior and who is my subordinate, there will be a clarity in the working relationship. There will not be any confusion. The third benefit that we are going to achieve, the third importance of organizing is optimum utilization of resources. As we are attaining the benefits of specialization, so obviously the person who have got specialized in his particular work, now he will use the resources in an optimum manner. He will make the efficient use of resources. So with the specialization, we will also अचीव द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज. जो पर्सन एक काम को करने में एक्सपर्ट है तो वो रिसोर्सेज का वेस्टेज कम करेगा, और रिसोर्सेज का वेस्टेज नहीं होगा तो ऑटोमेटिक हो गया ना ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज. ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज मींस मैक्सिमम आउटपुट विद द मिनिमम इनपुट, और ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज मींस नो वेस्टेज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज, और ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज मींस एफिशिएंट यूज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज. आप कोई भी फ्रेज इसके लिए लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो जहां पे डिवीजन ऑफ वर्क होगा वहां स्पेशलाइजेशन होगा, और जहां स्पेशलाइजेशन होगा वहां ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज तो ऑटोमेटिक ही हो जाएगा. देन कम्स इज adaptation to the change. The fourth benefit that we will achieve by performing the organizing function is adaptation to the change. What does adaptation to change mean? देखिए, जब एक बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट में चेंज आता है, यू ऑल नो दैट बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट मींस द एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग द बिजनेस परफॉर्मेंस, not the internal factors but the external factors. So as soon as any change comes into the business environment, we need to inculcate, we need to bring the similar change in our organization internally also, if we want to survive in the competitive world. So how we will be able to adopt that change? If there will be a different departments in the organization, so we will be just informing the concerned department whatever change have taken place. For example, if a new taxation policy have been levied, we will just directly inform to the accounts department. If the new interest rates have been declared by the government, we will just inform to the finance department. We will not bother to the different departments. तो जहां पे डिपार्टमेंटलाइजेशन होता है वहां पे चेंजेस को अडॉप्ट करना और अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को उसके लिए अडेप्टेबल बना लेना, चेंजेस के अकॉर्डिंगली अडेप्टेबल बना लेना, ये इजी हो जाता है. So that is comes to be fourth importance of organizing, that organizing function helps in adaptation to change due to departmentalization. Then comes is effective administration. Why effective administration will be there? Because we have assigned the duties to each and every post, and we have established the reporting relationship. So obviously these two functions will result in effective administration. हर पर्सन को पता है कि उसे क्या वर्क परफॉर्म करना है, और उसे ये भी पता है कि उसे कब और किसे रिपोर्ट करना है. अगर वो वर्क परफॉर्म नहीं करेगा तो उसे क्या उसका punishment मिल सकता है. So obviously these two functions, that is assigning of duties and establishing reporting relationship, results in effective administration in the organization, in the business firm. Then comes the sixth importance of organizing, that is development of personnel. Here the word personnel means the employees of the organization. ठीक है, personnel means the employees of the ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. उम्मीद करता हूं ये तो खैर बहुत सिंपल टर्म है, कई बार हम लोग सिलेबस में पढ़ चुके हैं तो आप लोगों को याद होगा. That is personnel means employees in the organization. So how organizing function results in the development of employees or development of personnel? Because we are assigning them duties, we are asking them to perform various challenging jobs, we are dividing the work, and due to the division of work they are developing specialization. So obviously the specialization will also result in the development of the personnel. Development of the personnel mean, what does development of personnel mean? Development of personnel mean the person who is an expert, the person who is an efficient, the person who is having good skills should be promoted at a higher authority. So how we will be able to know that who is performing well? In the reporting relationship, the superior will keep on evaluating the performance of each and every employee, and he will be able to know that which employee is an efficient and entitled to get promotion. So that is called development of personnel. And the last comes is expansion and growth. Whose expansion and growth? Obviously the expansion and growth of the business. Expansion and growth of the business firm, expansion and growth of the organization. How it will be achieved? जहां पे आपको स्पेशलाइजेशन मिला है, जहां आपका ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज हुआ है, जहां इफेक्टिव एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन हुआ है, जहां पे आपके एम्प्लॉयज का डेवलपमेंट हुआ है, तो फिर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन तो ऑटोमेटिकली एक्सपेंड और ग्रो करेगी, उसमें तो सोचने वाली बात ही कुछ नहीं बचती है। जहां पे सारी चीजें हमारे लिए फेवरेबल चल रही हैं, तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के एक्सपेंशन और ग्रोथ तो इन्हीं चीजों पे डिपेंडेंट था। सो दिस इज द सेवेंथ इंपॉर्टेंस दैट वी आर गोना अचीव फ्रॉम ऑर्गेनाइजिंग फंक्शन। सो उम्मीद करता हूँ आप लोगों को सारे पॉइंट्स अच्छे से क्लियरली समझ में आए होंगे। अगर कोई डाउट है, कोई क्वेरी है, तो पूछ सकते हैं। नेक्स्ट टॉपिक हम अपने कल की क्लास में डिस्कस करेंगे।